So one of the key features of Adobe Animate that you want to understand is symbols. The main function of a symbol is to create a reusable piece of artwork or animation. So if I select some content on the stage and hit F8, that lets us convert it to a symbol. You give the symbol a name and set its type. We'll go over the types in a second, but for the way we use symbols in this course, you're almost always going to want to go with graphic symbol. So now that symbol we made appears in the library panel, and we can drag out more instances of the symbol to the stage. And if we double click to go inside, we can edit the artwork, and it will change on every instance of the symbol. If you want to make a change that doesn't show up in other symbols, you can duplicate the symbol by right-clicking and choosing Duplicate Symbol. Give it a new name, and now it's its own symbol, and you can change it how you want. Then you can also swap one symbol for another by right-clicking and choosing Swap Symbol, and then pick another symbol from the library. You'll also notice that inside every symbol it has its own full timeline. And if you make an animation inside a symbol, you'll be able to see and control it on the main timeline. Let's go back to the main timeline and look at how that's controlled. This is where it being a graphic symbol matters. For graphic symbols, the animation within the symbol is synced with its parent timeline. So if we add some frames to the timeline, we can see the animation from within the symbol. And if the timeline is long enough, the animation will loop. That's controlled by the looping setting in the Properties panel. We can change this to play once, and then the animation stops and holds on its last frame. Or we can change it to single frame, and then it will only show the frame from within the symbol that you select here with this setting. The other type of symbol you might use is a movie clip. The advantage of a movie clip is you can apply filters to it, like blur or drop shadows. But you can't control the animation inside the symbol like you can with graphic symbols, so we'll only use movie clips for images that don't have animation. And then the last thing to point out is, just like with drawing objects, you can change the arrangement of symbols on the same layer with the Arrange controls. Or you can use Distribute to Layers to put each symbol on its own layer. So now that we've gone over symbols, now let's look at tweens, which is another important feature of Animate. We'll look at tweens in the next video.